Hi there! English by Movie invites you to unlock English skills through unforgettable film moments. Let's go!
Jerks. They can't stand the fact that this school is the only thing propping up their podunk town.
Says the boy whose life was served to him on a silver platter.
Hey, girls in glass houses.
Should throw bigger stones. At least I'm not an elitist snob.
Bunch of jerks. They can't stand the fact that this school is the only thing propping up their podunk town.
Says the
Podunk town. Podunk town is a fantastic slang term for a small, insignificant, and boring town that's considered out of touch with modern life. It carries a slightly derogatory and dismissive tone, perfect for showing contempt or highlighting a place's lack of excitement. It's a very American expression. He couldn't wait to leave his podunk town and move to the big city for college. It describes his strong desire to escape a place he finds dull and unimportant.
Thing propping up their podunk town.
Says the boy whose life was served to him on a silver platter.
Served on a silver platter. This idiom means to get something very easily, without any effort. Served on a silver platter implies that someone has had a life of privilege and hasn't had to work for their advantages. It's often used to criticize someone who doesn't appreciate what they have. She expects every opportunity to be served on a silver platter instead of earning it. It expresses that she has an entitled attitude and is not willing to put in the hard work.
Platter.
Hey, girls in glass houses.
Should throw bigger stones.
People in glass houses should not throw stones. This is a clever twist on the full idiom. People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, which means you shouldn't criticize others for faults you have yourself. By saying, should throw bigger stones, Wednesday defiantly embraces her own flaws while still criticizing others, showing her unique, confrontational personality. He called me lazy, but he hasn't done any work all day. Talk about people in glass houses. It highlights the hypocrisy of someone criticizing another for a fault they also possess.
At least I'm not an elitist snob.
Elitist snob. An elitist snob is a very strong insult for someone who believes they are superior to others because of their wealth, social status, or intelligence. This person often looks down on others they consider inferior. It's a powerful way to describe someone who is arrogant and exclusionary. He's such an elitist snob. He won't even talk to people who didn't go to a top university. This shows a person who judges and excludes others based on their educational background, which is a classic snobbish trait.
If Weems comes sniffing around, keep your distance, look grim, and don't say a word. Payback is gonna be a bitch. I'd expect nothing less. Blab and I will squeeze you like a honeycomb.
Snitchers get stung.
If Weems comes sniffing around, keep
Sniffing around. Sniffing around means to investigate or try to find out information about something, usually in a secret or suspicious way. It creates the image of a dog searching for a scent. It implies that the person is being nosy and possibly looking for trouble or secrets. The reporter was sniffing around for a story, asking all sorts of personal questions. It describes the reporter's intrusive and persistent method of gathering information.
and don't say a word. Payback is gonna be a bitch. I'd expect nothing less.
Payback is a bitch. This is a very informal and strong slang phrase meaning that revenge can be unpleasant, harsh, and difficult for the person receiving it. Using bitch here intensifies the meaning, emphasizing that the consequence or revenge will be severe and satisfying for the one delivering it. He cheated me out of my money, but he'll learn that payback is a bitch. It expresses a firm belief that he will eventually face severe negative consequences for his actions.
A honeycomb.
Snitchers get stung. It's hive code.
Snitches get stung. This is a playful variation of the more common and serious warning, snitches get stitches. Snitch is slang for an informer. Snitches get stung cleverly adapts the warning to the context of beekeeping, meaning that people who tell secrets or inform on others will face painful consequences. It's a creative and memorable threat. Remember what we talked about and don't be a snitch. In our group, snitches get stung. This is a stylized warning to keep a secret, implying there will be a negative outcome for anyone who betrays the group's trust.
Let's go.
Fine. You have 5 minutes, and everything is off the record. Play nice. Or I will call the mayor.
Someone is trying to cover up Rowan's murder. That's the only reason to scrub the crime scene.
Let's go.
Fine. You have 5 minutes, and everything is off the record.
Off the record. Off the record is a crucial phrase in professional and informal contexts. It means that the conversation is not being officially recorded, and the information shared should not be repeated publicly or attributed to the speaker. It's used to create a safe space for honest, unofficial communication. Speaking off the record, I think this entire project is a bad idea, but I can't say that in the meeting. It allows a person to express their true, confidential opinion without fear of official consequences.
Record. Play nice.
Play nice. Play nice is an idiomatic command that means to behave in a cooperative, friendly, and non-confrontational manner. It's often said with a hint of warning, implying that if the person doesn't play nice, there will be negative consequences. It's like telling adults to stop acting like fighting children. I have to work with my rival on this project, so our boss told us to play nice for the sake of the team. It means they must set aside their personal conflict and collaborate professionally.
Rowan's murder. That's the only reason to scrub the crime scene.
Is that your...
Scrub? While scrub usually means to clean something by rubbing it hard, in this context, it has a more sinister meaning. To scrub a crime scene means to meticulously clean and remove every piece of evidence, like blood, footprints, or fibers, to prevent the police from discovering what truly happened. It implies a deliberate and thorough cover-up. The criminals scrubbed the warehouse, leaving no trace that they were ever there. It describes the act of completely erasing all forensic evidence from a location.
Room back. Full disclosure, I don't like living solo, and Thing gives a killer neck massage. It's a win-win. So, why the change of heart? I refuse to play the role of a pawn in someone else's corrupt game. Single room back. Full disclosure, I don't like living solo, and Thing gives a killer neck massage. It's a win-win.
Full disclosure. Full disclosure is a phrase used to introduce a completely honest and open confession or piece of information that might be surprising or relevant. It signals that you are about to be transparent and reveal the whole truth about your motives or feelings. It builds trust by being upfront. Full disclosure, I only came to the party because I heard there would be free food. It's a humorous and honest admission of one's true, less than noble motivation. Killer. In slang, calling something killer means it is excellent, amazing, or extremely impressive. A killer neck massage isn't deadly, it's incredibly good. This is a casual term used to add emphasis and a cool, informal tone to your description. He wrote a killer solo for the band's new song. Everyone was blown away. This expresses that the guitar solo was exceptionally skillful and impressive. Full disclosure. Full disclosure is a phrase used to introduce a completely honest and open confession or piece of information that might be surprising or relevant. It signals that you are about to be transparent and reveal the whole truth about your motives or feelings. It builds trust by being upfront. Full disclosure, I only came to the party because I heard there would be free food. It's a humorous and honest admission of one's true, less than noble motivation. Killer. In slang, calling something killer means it is excellent, amazing, or extremely impressive. A killer neck massage isn't deadly, it's incredibly good. This is a casual term used to add emphasis and a cool, informal tone to your description. He wrote a killer solo for the band's new song. Everyone was blown away. This expresses that the guitar solo was exceptionally skillful and impressive.
And gives a killer neck massage. It's a win-win.
Win-win. A win-win or a win-win situation is a scenario where every party involved receives a benefit or advantage. There are no losers. It's a very positive and common term in negotiations, business, and everyday life to describe an ideal outcome that satisfies everyone. You get to practice your English, and I get help with my project. It's a win-win. It describes a situation that is mutually beneficial for both people involved.
So, why the change of heart?
Change of heart. A change of heart is a significant shift in your feelings, opinion, or decision about something. It means you've completely reversed your original stance, often because of a new experience or piece of information. It describes a fundamental change in one's attitude. I was going to sell my car, but I had a change of heart and decided to keep it. It shows a complete reversal of a prior decision.
Do all the materials again.
How do you lose him in a bathroom with no windows? A lefty wouldn't have failed me. Don't sulk. Now I'm going to have to find new evidence myself, since you're the one who lost our only lead. Don't sulk. Now I'm going.
Sulk. To sulk is to be silent, moody, and bad-tempered out of annoyance or disappointment. It's a very descriptive verb for a specific kind of childish, passive-aggressive behavior. When you sulk, you're not angry in a loud way. You're quiet and visibly unhappy to make a point. After he lost the game, he went to his room to sulk for the rest of the evening. It describes him being quietly miserable and refusing to interact with others because he is disappointed.
To find new evidence myself, since you're the one who lost our only lead.
Lead. In the context of an investigation, a lead is a piece of information or a clue that could help solve a mystery or crime. It's a starting point that guides you toward the truth. Losing your only lead is a major setback, as it means you have no more clues to follow. The detective's only lead was a mysterious phone number found at the crime scene. It explains that this single piece of information was the only clue available to advance the investigation.
To tell you the truth, I've never really fit in anywhere. Too odd for the normies, not odd enough for the outcasts. I thought Nevermore would be different, but there's still a handful of teachers who will barely acknowledge me.
I act as if I don't care if people dislike me.
To tell you the truth, I've never really fit in anywhere.
Fit in. To fit in means to be accepted by a group of people because you are similar to them or because they approve of you. It's a fundamental concept of social dynamics. Feeling like you don't fit in is a common source of anxiety and loneliness, as it means you feel different from everyone around you. He tried changing his style and hobbies just to fit in with the popular kids at his new school. It describes the act of changing oneself to gain social acceptance.
Too odd for the normies, not odd enough for the outcasts. Thought Nevermore would be different, but there's still a handful of teachers who will barely acknowledge me.
A handful of is an expression used to describe a small, indefinite number of people or things, roughly the amount you could hold in your hand. It's more descriptive than just saying a few. It effectively conveys that the number is small, but still significant enough to be mentioned. Only a handful of people know the secret recipe, and they've all sworn to secrecy. It emphasizes that the number of people with this knowledge is very small and exclusive.
People keep randomly smiling at me out there. It's unsettling.
It's called having your moment. You took down Bianca Barclay. Try to enjoy it. The girls want to know if you want to hang out later. Oh, come on. It won't kill you.
Hiding. People keep randomly smiling at me out there. It's unsettling.
Unsettling. Unsettling describes something that makes you feel uneasy, worried, or disturbed. It's not about being scared, but about a subtle feeling that something is wrong or strange. For Wednesday's character, a friendly gesture like a smile is unsettling because it's completely out of sync with her dark and cynical nature. There was an unsettling silence in the house after the strange noise stopped. It expresses a feeling of unease and anxiety caused by the absolute quiet.
Got me out there. It's unsettling.
It's called having your moment. You took down Bianca Bar.
Having your moment. To have your moment is to experience a period of success, recognition, or popularity. It's your time to shine and be celebrated for an achievement. It's a positive phrase that encourages someone to enjoy the attention and praise they are receiving. After her book became a bestseller, the author was finally having her moment. It describes her period of widespread success and public recognition.
I don't know if you want to hang out later. Oh, come on, it won't kill you.
It won't kill you. This is a very common informal expression used to persuade someone to do something they don't want to do. It won't kill you is a form of hyperbole, meaning that the task is not as difficult or unpleasant as they think. It's a way of saying, just try it, it's not that bad. I know you hate networking events, but just go for an hour, it won't kill you. It's used.
Hope you learned something cool today with English by Movie. Hit like, subscribe for more, and let's chat in the comments. Don't miss what's coming next. Bye for now.